Good day and welcome to the Manitoba College's Athletic Conference Volleyball here in Westman and the second match between the visiting Rouges of St. Boniface and the Assiniboine Cougars. I'm Stu Smoley and along with our production crew are pleased to bring you all the action from the Assiniboine College in Brandon, Manitoba. Last night, both the Cougars men's and women's teams were victorious. The men taking down the Rouges in 3 straight sets. The women lost their first set but rebounded quickly and won 3 straight to take the match. Both teams now have a record of 1-1 as they look to improve with back-to-back wins today. Up first, the men, led by Coach Daniel Ashfield, who was no doubt pleased by the team's effort. He will look to his players to repeat their fine performance this afternoon. Players such as Dante Wilson, a business administration student and graduate of Vincent Massey High School from here in Brandon, is the team's setter. Josh Lintott plays the left side, also a recent graduate from Vincent Massey and a civil technician student here at Assiniboine College. And Carter Lehman, a middle attacker, one of our out-of-town players from McGregor, Manitoba, is a student here in the social services program. The day should be filled with excitement, so sit back and enjoy volleyball at its best, right here from Assiniboine College.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's matchup. Assiniboine College campuses are located on the traditional territories of Treaty Number 1 and Treaty Number 2 in the shared traditional lands of the Cree, Oji-Cree, Dakota, Dene, Anishinaabe, Ojibwe peoples, and the homeland of the Red River Métis. We acknowledge their welcome to the students who seek knowledge here. And now for the Manitoba College's Athletic Conference volleyball games featuring Université de St. Boniface les Rouges and your Assiniboine College Cougars. And now, the starting lineup for the visiting Les Rouges. Captain, number 2, Nolan Hood. Number 8, Owen Shaw Bowers. 17, Alexis Chartier. Number 3, Caleb Duprat. Number 5, Noah Wime. Number 9, Hayden Pogelt. Number 10, Gabrielle Cadeau. Number 12, Matthias Clark. And the head coach for Les Rouges, Connor Markestein. The starting lineup for your Cougars. Number 10, Captain Noah Barcelona. Libero, number 3, Josh Gamache. Number 1, Zane Dick. Number 11, Dante Wilson. Number 12, Lucas Vasconcelos. Number 13, Carter Lehman. And number 15, Rylan Kalinick. The head coach for the Cougars is Dan Ashfield. Head official today is Kevin Newton. Second official, Trevor Thompson. Lines judges, Jason Clays and Todd Robinson. Let's have a great match. Just give her.
12 is from Brandon, is that Canadian? His name sounded like a Portuguese name.
All right, welcome everyone to our online live stream. We have a rematch of last night's matchup. These teams played in their second MCAC games last night. The Cougars took the game 3-0, and today Les Rouges will be looking for some redemption. In other MCAC news, there was a barn burner last night as the Canadian men at University beat the Providence University Pilots in men's action, and they will also be rematching today, right now. To start us off, we'll have setter Dante Wilson. Try right side there. Good pickup by Gamache. And Barcelona, just a cut shot really sharp to the left side there in position 4 to score for the Cougars and start us off. Good pass by Pogelt. They force the middle. That ball is just out the sideline. Ball goes. It was a bit of a tight ball to Cadeau on the left side for Les Rouges, and Cougars Vasconcelos and Kalinick shut that down. Good pass there by Les Rouges. Good dig by Dick outside to Barcelona wants that one back. Just into the block there on Les Rouges, but everybody's sort of watching for someone else to take it on the Cougars side on the rebound. Ouimet serving for Les Rouges. Good pass by Gamache. They run the middle, Kalinick in the middle. Nicked the tape there, but it trickled over and scores. Pogelt with the pass. They try right side. Cadeau puts it through the Cougars block for the kill. Duprat serving for Les Rouges. Just a little trickler, it's tight ball. And Pogelt puts it back over with a flick block. Dante Wilson is back row, so if he would have gone up to play for that above the height of the net, he would have been called on a back row attack anyway. Better pass by the Cougars. Outside to Dick this time. And Les Rouges shut it down. Another good pass by Gamache. Outside to Dick again. Gamache picks it up. And he just flicks it over that time. Trouble ball out to Pogelt. He tips it. Picked up by Dick. They go right side this time to Vasconcelos. And he gets a kill across court. Hood got a hand on it, but couldn't control that. Kalinick serving for the Cougars. Trouble ball out to Gelt. It's a deep ball. Barcelona might have thought there was a touch on it. Tries to dig it, it goes off the roof. Cadeau serving for Le Rouge. And miss hit there, that ball sails long. See practical nursing student Lucas Vasconcelos serving for the Cougars. And Pagelt on the outside. Oh, he forces the middle. A little bit low, Lehman couldn't quite get it over. You will notice that Les Rouges are using a two libero system. So it seems that Alexis Chartier is a little bit better at receiving spin serves, and Shaw Bowers plays for essentially everything else. Seeing Dick with a good pass, back out to Dick, and he crushes that ball down the line. Dick is from Rapid City and attended Elton Collegiate. He's taking the aviation management program. Oh. We may with the kill for Les Rouges there. Gamache gets a good touch on it, but no one was there for the second contact. Clark serving for Les Rouges. Good float serve handled by middle Lehman. Pushed outside to Barcelona. He just repeats what Dick did the previous play and crushes that ball down the line. Lehman serving for the Cougars. Good pass by Pagelt. They force the middle, tips that ball, and it is in. Just tags that sideline. Hood back to serve for Les Rouges. Pass by Dick. They go outside again to Barcelona. He tips that ball with his left this time. It was a little bit tight. Gets that through the block and onto Les Rouges side. Wilson serving for the Cougars. He tries a spinner and that drops in the back court. I think Les Rouges thought that was going long, but made that decision a little bit too late. And Wilson with back-to-back aces. You see Les Rouges have backed up their servicing line closer to the end line. Wilson tries to just pop that one in. They go right side to May, but he puts that ball into the net, and that forces Les Rouges to take the first timeout at 12-8. Good timeout called by Mark Stein. Just throws off your rhythm a little bit as a player, and there are a few key moments where you don't want to miss your serve, and that is one of them. Tough to do, though. Ouimet serving for Les Rouges. Handled by Barcelona. They force the middle. It's a good force in the middle by the Cougars. Wilson to Kalinick. They connect for the point. Spin served by Barcelona, handled by Pagelt. Back out to Pagelt. And that gets just in front of Kalinick in the hands on our side of the net. Well, that is a Les Rouges point. Float serve, handled by Gamache. And this time they go a quick set on the right side to Vasconcelos. Kalinick serving. He's in the construction electrician program here. And that ball just trickles over. It is up, or official Newton calls that down. I think it hit the ground. If any part of the ball touches the ground, it is considered dead. This time they force Clark in the middle. He goes off hands and out of bounds. A little bit different blocking and swinging as a left side or a lefty middle for Clark. That's a tough ball to hit on. Cadeau with the serve. Trouble ball to Dick. And he goes down the line again, but that ball is out of bounds. Les Rouges with a little bit of momentum here. Cougars want to stop that, side this out. Cadeau serving. Handled by Gamache. Right side to Vasconcelos, picked up by Wilson. Again to Vasconcelos. Pagelt gets this one. Wilson picked it up. Trouble ball. Got to slow things down on the Cougars side here. You go again to Pagelt. And that goes off the blocker's hands and out of bounds. Floater right out the back. Almost had some backspin on it, just a miss hit from Cadeau there. As Cougars Vasconcelos heads to the service line. That ball just hits the end line. Les Rouges call a timeout, and the Cougars are questioning an out of rotation, so maybe Les Rouges called this to sort that out. Rouges have called their second and final timeout. For any kind of change-up, they'll need to make a substitution. Each team has 6 substitutions and 2 timeouts per set. Vasconcelos, trouble ball. They run it backcourt, blocked but picked up by Les Rouges. Pogelt with a great cross-court swing just off the left side of Gamache. And we'll see Pogelt head to the service line for Les Rouges. Handled by Vasconcelos. They go back row this time to Barcelona, and he just sort of roll shots that, hits the blocker's hands and out of bounds. Cougars' Zane Dick is at the service line. We go outside to Ouimet with the tip, picked up by Vasconcelos. Outside, actually an inside ball to Barcelona. Miscue a bit on the St. Boniface side. Tight ball from Lehman to Wilson. Wilson just sort of turns and a bit of a flick block set and scores. And now we will see Fillon coming in for Clark in the middle. Again, this will just be a bit of a delay of game, trying to throw the Cougars off. Just goes outside to Ouimet, off hands, and picked up by Fillon. Right side, picked up again. A little bit of a discrepancy here. The Les Rouges are upset about a net violation on the Cougars. One of their players did have a full hand go under the net. However, you do need to have a full foot go under the net for it to be called. Official Newton just clarifying, maybe he didn't see it, the down official didn't see it. Maybe saying the ball got pinned, not sure. Les Rouges just looking for some momentum here, trying to cut the Cougars streak. As the Cougars are just 5 points from this first set. And on that, Hood tries to put the ball over on 2, but Cougars captain Noah Barcelona blocks that. Go outside to Ouimet, he sets that into the net, but it's blocked. This time, Chartier on the right side from backcourt. Thought maybe that ball tagged the end line, but our lines judge says it is out of bounds. Still Cougars ball. Outside to Ouimet, picked up by Gamache. Barcelona ran down. Pogelt with the dig, ran down by Ouimet, but couldn't bring that back into the court enough for his teammates to get to it. And we will see Garcia coming into the game for Hood. Les Rouges just looking for some momentum. Great pickup by Zane Dick in the backcourt. Cougars give a free ball to Les Rouges. They run Pogelt in the pipe, and he sort of trickles that over. Not sure if Gamache maybe thought that was going out or is just out of his reach. Point Les Rouges. Nash with a good pass outside to Barcelona. He puts that away with some authority. And that gives Cougars set point. Lehman serving for the Cougars. He hammers that ball, handled by Wimé. Tipped to Dick, gets it. Kalinick recovered and goes back court. Wonder if Les Rouges looking for touches or something, but the Cougars will take that one 25-15 in the first. All right, we are starting off the second set here. Les Rouges look like they have gone back to their starting lineup that they started the first set with. Cougars have made a few adjustments with the addition of Connor Orr in the middle and Nathaniel Baru on the left side. And Les Rouges start us off with a cross-court shot from Wimé. Hood still serving. Pass by Barcelona. They go right back to him. He tries down the line, but it is out of bounds. Pass by Barcelona. They try Connor Orr in the middle, and he gets his first kill of the game. Barcelona is a human resources student here at the college. He's taken a few programs for us to continue to play the sport he loves. Put that ball into the net, and that sends Wimé to the service line for Les Rouges. Handled by Gamache. They try Oregon in the middle, picked up by Vasconcelos. This time, left side to Barub. And he swings hard cross court for the point. Connor Orr serving for the Cougars. This time Les Rouges go middle. Dupois gets that point. And he will head back to serve for Les Rouges. Vasconcelos with the pass, again outside to Barub. This time, Clark gets the point. Les Rouges coaches getting a little fired up. Late call. Officials just clarifying they did know it was down. The Rouge coaches just thought that whistle could have gone a little bit sooner, and official Newton saying there are two bodies between him and the ball. Sometimes depends on your angle, what you see. We are all human, we all do make mistakes, but they made the right call there. Barub calling for a touch there. And he will get it. Again, I think one of the lines judges, one can see better than the other where there's a touch. And Vasconcelos serving for the Cougars. Spin serve. And Pogelt just sort of puts that, trickles over the tape and onto the Cougars side for a point. Cadeau heads to the service line for Les Rouges. Gamache with the pass. Barub again from the left side. Deep corner. That's a great shot. He's fired up in his first MCAC appearance versus Les Rouges. Swing on that serve, but it hits the tape. Les Rouges talking to each other, trying to get some energy going. Trying to find the right recipe for redemption from last night and the last set. And that ball from Pogelt just goes long. Clinic heads to the service line for the Cougars. Ouimet with the pass. Outside again to Ouimet. And there is a touch off the end line. There might have been a touch at the block there as well. Barub trying to get a hand on it, but can't recover. And that sends Clark to the service line. Handled by Vasconcelos. They run an Xing play in the middle with Barcelona, but timing wasn't quite there. Outside to Ouimet with a roll shot. They try Orr in the middle this time, but again, just not quite the right timing. Outside to Barcelona, and he puts that straight down the line, but it is out of bounds. And that will force Coach Ashfield to take the Cougars' first timeout. Clark serving for Les Rouges. They are on a bit of a run here. Cougars hoping to stop that. Run a quick 2-or in the middle, and he just kind of paintbrushed that ball over the net. Scores on Les Rouges pot. Wilson serving for the Cougars. And that ball, a bit of a floaty sort of top spin, but it works and it hits the Les Rouges end line there. He gets another ace. Chartier with a good pass there. They can run the middle, and Dubois with the point. Hood serving for Les Rouges. Mash with the pass, outside to Vasconcelos, high off the block, handled again, back out to Vasconcelos. This time it gets through the block, trickles onto Les Rouges side. Cougars, Barcelona at the service line. Hogelt with a good pass. They force the middle and it's recovered off a block. Hogelt, but Barcelona with a great dig. And Berube looking for a touch there, but no touch on Les Rouges. That ball goes out the sideline. We may heading to serve. Doesn't quite get a good contact on that. Hits his teammate. That is often why, especially men's players, when you got a spin server, have their hands locked behind their heads. They force the middle there too, just on a quick behind the setter. Dubois gets that point and heads back to serve. Puts that ball short, gives the Cougars a gift, as we will see Vasconcelos heading to the service line. Spin serve handled by Chartier, goes right side. Cadeau cannot get that over. Just overran the ball a little bit, it was flaring, and you really want the ball to be in front of you when you're hitting, so you can get the right angle on it. Good serve again. And the Cougars will get a free ball that just trickles over. Goes back to Wilson. He gets to take a swing. It's recovered off the block. Picked up by Clark outside to Pogelt, and we got a solo block from Cougars setter Dante Wilson. Those points sure fire you up, and they need it to bring this game back under control. And Vasconcelos steps over the line that he's serving. Stepping over that line is a violation, and that gives Les Rouges Cadeau the opportunity to serve. That ball goes out the end line, right back in the Cougars' hands. Nathaniel Berube at the service line. He is a first-year land and water management student. We may with the pass outside to Pogelt. Blocked, but picked up. given a free ball. That's a tight ball outside to Barcelona and saved again. This time they go Clark in the middle. Cougars get 3 contacts on it, but not quite enough control to put it back over. Pogelt serving for Les Rouges. Sends that ball out the sideline and long. Kalinick at the service line. And that ball is short. Clark serving for Les Rouges. Just overhandled by Vasconcelos. Outside to Barcelona, who puts it away cross court. Wilson serving for the Cougars. We may with the pass. They force the middle. That's a tough force coming over your shoulder. You can't get that ball over. It is a point for the Cougars. And Wilson gives the ball back to the Les Rouges. They lead by 1 in this second set. Good pass by Gamache. They go right side to Barcelona. Sets it over. Overpass. Or couldn't put it away. It does get a block. And the Cougars get a free ball. Outside to Vasconcelos. Picked up by Barub. And that ball, just a little roll shot into the block and out by Noah Barcelona. Said this yesterday, I know everyone wants those big flashy kills, but sometimes you just gotta be smart. Place the ball off hands, are great shots and really hard to defend. And that was an overpass by Chartier, and Connor Orr thought that maybe they were gonna play it. It did come down on his side of the court. Needs to be a little bit more aggressive up there at the net. Ouimet serving for Les Rouges. Great pass by Gamache outside to Barub. Bit of a miscommunication there. There was a good touch at the block, slowing it down, but position 1 and 6 there just overlapped and couldn't quite. Sometimes you psych each other out. I think that's what happened there for Les Rouges, and Connor Orr with the serve. They run the middle. He cuts that back to 1 for a kill. Les Rouges really trying to celebrate their points and get some momentum, get some heart back in it. They made some mental errors, silly mistakes in the first set. Really want to rectify those in the second set here and keep their lead. Duprat serving for Les Rouges. Outside to Barub. Block put on the net for Les Rouges. That net violation gives Cougars tied point. Vasconcelos puts that ball into the net, and we will see Les Rouges probably making a serving sub here with Alex Doan coming in for Gabriel Cadeau. I said this in yesterday's match, a serving sub coming in, especially late in the game, and when the score is close, it is a lot of pressure. It can get into the head of an athlete. That is a tough serve to make and a hard one to lose. Le Rouge saving that ball. Baruch from the backcourt, he puts that ball into the net. Pogelt serving for Le Rouge. They run the pipe to Vasconcelos. He cuts that back to zone 1 for a kill. You see Connor Orr coming back to the middle position. And Kalinick heading to the service line. Pass by Wimay. They run Clark in the middle. Trouble ball to Wimay. Outside to Barcelona. He rolls that ball again. I think that 1 and 6 overlap. Just a bit of miscommunication. It's not a hard ball. And the Cougars take the lead 22-21 in this race to 25. Wimay takes a rip, but puts it out the sideline. And that forces Le Rouge to take a timeout as the Cougars lead by 2. Right after a timeout here, have a substitution as Doan comes out of the game and Cadeau heads back in through the front court. Oh, I lied, he's still in the back court. Kalinick serving for the Cougars. Good serve, he gets an ace right after the timeout. That's huge for the Cougars as they get set point. And Le Rouge call their second timeout, hoping to disrupt the serve. Tight game, especially near the end. This is set point for the Cougars. And he makes the serve. May with the pass. They try right side to Clark, and he just mistimes it, giving the Cougars the second set, 25-21. Dick. They go outside again to Barcelona. He tips that one in. They go right side to May, handled by Barcelona. They force the middle. It's a good force. Barcelona handled by Pagelt. Back out to Pagelt. And that gets handled by Gamache. And this time they go a quick set on the right side to that. This time they force Clark and they go again to Pagelt. And that goes off the blockers by Rouges. Pagelt with a great cross-court swing by Vasconcelos. They go back row this time to Barcelona, and he just threw a bit on the... They're just 5 points from this first set. And on that, Cougars give a free ball to Rouges. They run Pagelt in the pipe, and he sort of float serve, passed by Barcelona. They try Connor Orr in the middle, and he gets his first kill of the game. Try Orr again in the middle, picked up by Vasconcelos. This time, left side with the pass. Outside again to May. And there is a touch off the end line. They're men here, Cougars hoping to stop that. Run it quick to handled again. Back out to Vasconcelos. This time it gets picked up by Clark outside to Pagelt, and we got a solo block. Just overhandled by Vasconcelos outside to Barcelona, who puts it away cross court. Great pass by Gamache outside to Garub. They run the pipe to Vasconcelos. He cuts that back to zone 1 to May. Outside to Barcelona. He rolls that ball again. I think that we'll start again with Cougars setter Dante Wilson at the service line. And he will start with an ace. I don't have stats in front of me, but I would guess that that's his at least 4th ace of the game. It's got good ball placement on it. As a passer, you want to try and keep the ball inside your body. You want to be balanced. And he's just getting them outside of their balanced area. Les Rouges with a good pass. They run the middle, but a little bit too sharp of a cross court cut back to 1. That goes out the sideline. This time they'll go to May on the right side. He tips it, blocked but picked back up. And they try Pagelt in the pipe. That goes off hands and onto the Cougars' side for a point. May serving for Les Rouges. The ball goes into the tape. And Cougars, Noah Barcelona heads to the service line. sort of rolls that in, handled easily by Pogelt. He tips that ball, picked up by Berube. There's a pipe ball to Barcelona, and he rolls it just into the middle of Les Rouges court. Barcelona serving for the Cougars. And that is an overpass. Connor Orr hits that overpass, but a little bit behind him. He puts that out the sideline. Duprat serving for Les Rouges. Handled by Barcelona. They run Orr in the middle. This time he's hoping for hands. Just a bit low for him. Gamache missed that one. Wants that one back. Duprat with the ace. Gamache makes up for it. Goes outside to Berube. He goes off hands and out of bounds. Connor Orr serving. The Cougars had a bit of a miscue there as Gamache wanted to stay on the court, but he was subbing out the middle. Great pickup by Barcelona. And that ball again, Berube, just an easy sort of flick of the wrist off the blocker's hands, hits the antenna and out of bounds. Orr serving for the Cougars. He's an agribusiness student in his second year here at the college. We may with the pass. They go right side, but Cougars are called on the net. Barcelona did pick that up in the middle. Cougars didn't have a chance to run it down before the whistle blew. Cadeau serving. It's a tight ball. Cougars recover. They run We May in the middle on a pipe. He gets a kill deep in the court. Sends Cadeau back to the service line. Good pass by Barcelona. A bit of a flaring ball. Vasconcelos tried to just keep it in, but it sails out the sideline. Cadeau serves that ball long. Vasconcelos serving for the Cougars. And he put that ball into the tape. Pogelt serving for Les Rouges. Vasconcelos with a tight pass. Wilson puts it over, but they call it up. Again, a late call, but Newton is looking at his second official. Trevor Thompson says that ball is down, signals to the head official, and he makes a call. Berube serving. Chartier with the pass there. Clark just taps it over. Wilson tries to turn and burn on the second contact, but a little too low, puts it into the net. Clark serving for Les Rouges. It's actually a really good pass by the Cougars middle. I feel like Rylan Kalinick was pumped about his part in that play. He was pushed out to Barcelona and he goes off hands and out of bounds. Typically middles specialize in the front court blocking and on quick attacks. In the back court, a libero will specialize in defense, so when a middle gets an opportunity to pass a serve receive and it's a good one, they're pretty jacked up about it. And that was Cadeau from the back court, puts that ball into the net. Pagelt with the pass. They force the middle. It's a good touch at the net. Barub picks it up, and they try right side back court. Vasconcelos puts that into the net. Hood serving for Les Rouges. Barub with a good pass. They force Orr in the middle. Les Rouges running that ball down, get a free ball, but not over the net. Again, Les Rouges really just got to find their team dynamics, their rhythm. There's been a few miscommunications, crossover balls that they should execute better on and haven't. And Wilson puts that ball long. Les Rouges will have a substitution as Garcia comes in for Ouimet. Official Newton likely telling Les Rouges that they have to be more prepared for substitutions. There is a substitution zone which is in front of the 3-meter line. And if subs are not in that area, it could be considered a delay of game. They need to be ready to go, hear the buzzer before a substitution is made. Gamache with a good pass. Outside to Vasconcelos. He goes off hands and out of bounds. Ouimet coming back into the game for Garcia. Chartier just gets under it. Pogelt trying to influence the refs here to make a call on a touch. I don't think there was one, and the Cougars do get the point. Barcelona still serving. They run it quick on the backside. Wilson with the dig. Vasconcelos sets Barub, but that goes out the sideline. Chartier trying to fire his team up there. Barcelona with the pass. Outside to Barub, and he goes down the line. Cougars really capitalizing down the line there. Connor Orr serving for the Cougars. And Pogelt thought about it, but leaves it. The ball goes out the sideline. Cadeau heads the service line for Les Rouges. And he misses that serve, giving a Cougars a 2-point lead here in the third and potentially final set. Cherche with a good pass. Goes outside to Pogelt, and he puts it away. Barcelona caught on his heels a little bit on that defensive play. Good pass by Barub. Goes to Kalinick in the middle. Good touch by Chartier, but his teammates couldn't back him up. Barub serving for the Cougars. That's a miss hit. He was trying to spin that ball. Just not a good contact. He floats it out the back. And we will see Clark heading to the service line. Trouble ball outside to Barcelona. Blocked but picked back up by Barcelona. He takes a rip on the next one. Has a 3-man block in front of him. Can't find a seam. Les Rouges get the stuff. Vasconcelos with the pass, goes back to Vasconcelos, and that ball is in. Kalinick serving for the Cougars. Pogelt with the pass. They run Duprat in the middle. He cuts that ball back to one on a quick set for a point. Les Rouges setter Hood heads to service line. Good pass by Baru. Outside, Barcelona just rolls that to zone one. Hits the end line. He overran that ball a little bit on the offense, but made up for it with a good shot. Wilson with the serve. Trouble ball. Les Rouges. Gamache with a good pickup. Les Rouges with the block, but Barcelona gets it. Tries again. Duprat with that block shuts down Barcelona on the left side. Ouimet serving for Les Rouges. We're tied up here in the third set. First 25 will take it. You got to win by 2. And that ball, great pass by Nathaniel Barub outside to Vasconcelos, and he puts it into the heart of the Les Rouges defense there. Barcelona serving for the Cougars. Chartier with the pass. They run Duprat in the middle, and he pins it between the net and the block on a quick set in the middle. First to 6 points here. And that ball, great contact and down the line by Lucas Vasconcelos. Les Rouges block also on the net. And Connor Orr will serve for the Cougars. Good float serve, trouble ball back out to Pagelt. That is a long, deep shot. He's trying to find hands there. Does not find them and forces Les Rouges to take another timeout. We're still serving for the Cougars. They go right side. Almost good defense. Again, if you have not been here, our roof is not very low here, is very low here at Assiniboine College. It's a good dig by Barcelona, but it does hit the roof. That's a violation, gives Les Rouges the point. They trail by 1 as Cadeau serves for Les Rouges. Short ball. Outside to Barub. He goes off hands and gets the kill. Vasconcelos spins that ball out the sideline. That puts Les Rouges within 1 as Pogelt heads to the service line. Good pass by Gamache. Outside, Barub puts that away with authority and forces Les Rouges to take their second and final timeout. They trail by 2. Nathaniel Barub serving for the Cougars. Spins that ball in. Ouimet with the pass, back out to Ouimet. He goes off Wilson's hands and out of bounds. Stakes are high. You can see the emotion with Les Rouges. They're trying to keep calm and play smart. Clark with a good serve. They go back row to Vasconcelos. He cuts it back to 1 and puts it away. That gives Cougars set and game point with Kalinick heading to the service line. They force middle. It That goes off Barcelona's hands and out of bounds. It's a great shot. Impossible to defend, and Les Rouges stay alive with Hood heading to the service line. Outside to Barcelona, he roll shots it, and unfortunately that was sort of the MO for Les Rouges this game, and they give the Cougars another 3-set victory, 25-23 in the third. Stay tuned, the women will play next.
chance to be ruthless.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Chance to be ruthless. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine.
So the Assiniboine Cougars men's team was able to continue their dominance over the visiting Rouges of St. Boniface, winning in straight sets during today's action. A strong performance by all players for the Cougars as they are looking good early in the season. With today's results, they improved their record to 2-1. Cougars coach Daniel Ashfield has the team firing on all cylinders and has something positive to build on moving forward. And now, on to the women's match. The Assiniboine Cougars women's team got off to a slow start last night, losing their first set, but rebounded strongly, winning 3 straight to take the match. Coach Kevin Neufeld will look to his players to continue their efforts to chase down another win today. Players such as Jordan Bradbury, a practical nursing student and graduate of Verdon Collegiate Institute from Verdon, Manitoba, plays the left side, along with Jordan Paddock, a comprehensive healthcare aid student. She is a strong outside hitter from Oak River, Manitoba. And Tyra Lassick, the team setter from right here in Brandon, Manitoba, a graduate of Neelan High School. She is now in the Culinary Arts program. The women's team will look to improve on their 1-1 record as the prompter goes off.
People have a saying. We will be known forever by the tracks we leave. At Assiniboine College, we believe that is true. But first, you need to find the trail. Your path through life. Your journey to better things. Because you can go anywhere, be anything, be anybody, including the best version of yourself. Here, you will be known by your faculty, by your community, by your future.
I can feel the vibration, beat in the streets, it's a new sensation.
love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just give me up. Don't be scared. I'm so gone, no I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just give me up. Don't be
My name is John Sabato. I go to Assiniboine Community College and I am the defense specialist. I love volleyball since grade 9. I just like to be competitive and like just talk to the girls and just play fun and compete. I decided to become a Cougar because I've been watching their game lately and they've been really, really good, and I just really like how they play and communicate with each other, and I just want to be like that. My personal goal is to do good, just try my best and have fun.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's matchup. Assiniboine College campuses are located on the traditional territories of Treaty Number 1 and Treaty Number 2 in the shared traditional lands of the Cree, Oji-Cree, Dakota, Dene, Anishinaabe, Ojibwe peoples, and the homeland of the Red River Métis. We acknowledge their welcome to the students who seek knowledge here. And now for the Manitoba College's Athletic Conference Volleyball Games featuring Université de Saint-Boniface Les Rouges and your Assiniboine College Cougars. The starting lineup for the visiting Les Rouges. Number 1, Jacqueline Carson. 13, Isabel Frost. 3, Kaya Bailey. Number 7, Kira Talega. Number 8, Felicia Martin. Number 11, Madison Hefferman. And 23, Razan Haj Hassan. The head coach for Les Rouges, Evan Turen. The starting lineup for your Cougars. Number 4, Kylie Peak. Number 17, Jordan Anderson. Number 1, Kira Virgo. Number 3, Heather Brost. Number 11, Tyra Lasuk. Number 14, Marie Dunster. And number 15, Selena Taves. Head coach for the Cougars is Kevin Neufeld. Our officials today, Trevor Thompson, our second official, Kevin Newton, lines judges Todd Robinson and Jason Clays. Let's have a great match. Welcome to the second matchup of these two teams. The teams played last night, and the Cougars took the game in 4 sets. Les Rouges started off with the first set. It was a battle back and forth. They won 25-23. The Cougars then took the next 3 sets, 25-13, 25-14, and 25-17. Both teams today have a little bit of a mix-up in their lineups. So we will see what these teams come out with today. Starting us off for Les Rouges, serving is Martin. And Anderson with an overpass, almost scored but picked up. They go to Haj Hassan in the middle for a quick kill. her ball on the second one. Lasuc goes outside to Peak. She goes high off hands and out the back of the court. Lasuc serving for the Cougars. Puts that off the shoulder of Marie Dunster. Bailey serving for Les Rouges. That ball is just long. Anderson just ducked out of the way there. I think she should have been a little more confident in it. That's an overpass taken by the setter Lasuc. Dunster sets the ball outside. Taves with a deep cross-court shot for the kill. Peak serving for the Cougars. Good ball. That's an overpass. Gross tries to put it down. Les Rouges recover with a free ball. This time she goes right side to Dunster with a step around. Good swing cross court. Bailey can't quite control it. It does go off the roof and is a kill for Dunster. Good pass, goes right side this time. I think that ball was just a little bit behind Talega on the kill. She sends it long. Peak with another driving serve. Handled pretty well by Frost. Haj Hassan in the middle, picked up. Cougars give a free ball. They go back to Haj Hassan. Anderson with the dig. Taves wants the turn on it, but just can't quite get her body around it. Cuts it too far, sharp to 4. Out of bounds. Talega serving for Les Rouges. Good driving serve. Good pass. Gross with a quick attack, but Haj Hassan shuts her down. Good driving serve. Handled well by Peak. Goes right side to Dunster down the line for a kill. Gross serving for the Cougars. Talega with the pass. They go again to Haj Hassan. Picked up by Taves. Just gets over the net and lands on Les Rouges court. A bit of a scramble play there. Not sure Les Rouges was quite ready for it. Gross with a driving serve that goes long. And Haj Hassan will head to the service line for Les Rouges. Peak backing up. Trouble ball comes from Anderson. That will be called a double contact. A little bit too much spin on that ball. Taves with a pass. She'll kind of roll it in and scores in front of Haj Hassan. Dunster serving for the Cougars. She's a second-year student from Esterhazy, Saskatchewan. And that ball, I thought maybe Les Rouges looking for a touch, but that ball is cut back to zone 1 and out the sideline. Talega with a good pass. Hefferman with a deep shot. Peak picks it up. Tays with a swing, Talega with a good dig. Hefferman takes a rip. Picked up by Martin off the block. Outside to Taves again, she goes off hands, Talega picks it up. Hefferman with a swing, peek, digs it up. Someone is on the net, and they will call Cougars, Selena Taves, for that violation. That sends Carson to the service line. Taves with a good pass. They go on a step around, blocked, but picked back up by the Cougars. Frost with a good dig there. Good touch at the net. Peak picks it up. Lasuc puts it over on 2. They try for Martin in the middle, but she was on her way down. Tough ball to get over when the timing isn't right. And that fault gives Selena Taves the serve for the Cougars. She's a first-year student in the Comprehensive Healthcare Aid program. Hefferman taking a trouble ball swing here and puts it into the net. Taves still serving for the Cougars. Talega with the pass. They try Martin, picked up by Lasuc. Virgo wanted to hit that on 2, but didn't get that timing right. Hefferman serving for Les Rouges. Pass by Anderson, goes outside to Peak. She takes the swing off the hands of Bailey and out of bounds. Virgo heads to service line for the Cougars. She's a second-year practical nursing student from Winnipeg, Manitoba. And puts that ball out the sideline. Martin serving for Les Rouges. Returns that favor, as we'll see setter Lasuc head to the service line. Good pass by Hefferman. They go right side to Haj Hassan. That ball is just long. Les Rouges looking for a timeout. Doesn't get it. A little bit late. Good recovery by Talega. That's an overpass, and Gross puts it away. Frost almost runs into the bleachers there, but saves herself as Les Rouges take the first timeout. Back after a Les Rouges timeout, with Lasuc still serving for the Cougars. Cougars pulling away a little bit. Les Rouges want to stop that momentum. Talega with a long ball lands inside the court for a kill, and Bailey hits the service line for Les Rouges. Taves with the pass. She forces Brost in the middle. Brost just tips that ball into the net. Taves again with the pass. This time goes out to Dunster. Dug up by Hefferman. Talega takes a swing. That ball goes long. Peak with the serve. Pass by Talega. They go outside to Carson this time. No touch on the Cougars block. That's 4 contacts for Les Rouges. Peak with a good serve. A little bit of confusion between Talega and Frost there on the seam. Hefferman responds with a good pass. They force Hajjassan in the middle. Lasuk takes first ball, goes outside to Taves. Frost with an almost dig. Might have been out of bounds, but she touched it. Forces Les Rouges, Coach Turen, to take another timeout at 19:11.
You gave me the money.
Les Rouges have taken both timeouts. Kylie Peak still serving. Good serve after a timeout. Is outside to Carson for a swing. Anderson just gets her hands up in time, puts that ball over on one and gets a kill. And you will see Cougars making a sub here. Andy Boyko coming into the game for Heather Brost. Peak still serving. Good pass by Hefferman. Carson with a little rollie. Taves tries to pancake it, can't get it up. Talega serving for Les Rouges. She is in the Faculty of Science at St. Boniface. Taves with the pass. Miscue there. Not sure if it was going outside or into the middle. Hajjassan again. Oh, good pickup by Lasuk. Dunster tries to throw that down. Outside to Hefferman. She steps around on it, but turns a bit too much. Goes out the sideline. Boyko back to serve for the Cougars. She's a first-year land and water management student here at the college. Good serve, just trickles over, picked up by Frost. Hefferman with a good swing. Boyko with the dig. It went over on two. Carson tries to cut it. The ball is just out of bounds. Les Rouges don't like that one. From my angle, it did look just to be outside the court. Frost at the pass, Hajjassan in the middle. Doesn't quite connect there. sends Boyko back to the service line. Cougars just 2 points away from this first set. And Boyko earns an ace and gives Cougars set point. Frost with the pass. Hassan in the middle, picked up again by Frost off the net. Bailey puts it over. Peak picks it up. Dunster on the right side. Good touch at the block. Outside to Hefferman. And Virgo ends that set with with a block, sorry. 25-12 in the first goes to the Cougars. We like when she's bored. Exactly. Yeah. It's like the one person you hire that you're like, I hope you do nothing. yeah. Doing a great job. All right, we are back live at Assiniboine College here. Cougars have taken the first set. And a lineup on the Cougar side looks the same, although we will see Federer coming in for Les Rouges as the left side. And Virgo starts the Cougars off with a miss. St. B has also put Charlotte Ponson in. Trying to find that right recipe to make this happen. And Cougars run Heather Brost on a step arounder on the right side. She gets a kill. Lasuk Serves for the Cougars. She's a first-year culinary student. Federer with the pass. Frost sets her outside. Cross court. Anderson picks it up. Peak gets a good swing off hands and down the line. Stays in the court for the point. Federer with another pass. Back out Federer. Teves picks it up. Roll shot from Peak. Picked up by Frost. Taves with another dig. This time they try Brost in the middle, but Haj Hassan shuts that down. Bailey with the serve. Pass by Taves. Outside to Dunster with a tip. Off the block and put back up. Lasuk this time off. It was Peak off the block. Carson on the right side. Cougars, I think, tried to touch that, but that ball goes long. Peak serves. That's over on 2. Little paintbrush there by Brost. Didn't quite connect on the timing there, but doesn't always have to be pretty. She gets that point, just tipping it to the Les Rouges pot. Almost a shank there. Les Rouges have to give a free ball. We go right side to Dunster. The ball goes into the net. Didn't quite get her feet there. Federer heads to the service line for Les Rouges. Taves at the pass. Lasuk back to Taves. She goes cross court, heads out the sideline. And Federer almost got the trickler, but not quite. Stays on Les Rouges' side. And Cougars get the point, sending Brost to the service line. Brost is in her second year. She's from Maple Creek, Saskatchewan, and taking medical administration at the college. Haj Hassan serving for Les Rouges. Anderson passes it outside to Taves. That goes off the antenna, and Les Rouges get the point. Haj Hassan sends that ball long. Marie Dunster will serve for the Cougars. She puts that ball into the net, and Carson will head back to the service line for Les Rouges. Taves at the pass. They go far to Virgo. Picked up by Les Rouges. Oh, and that ball just goes through the blockers. Ponson on the left side gets that kill. Carson is the Les Rouges veteran. She's in her fifth year, the only player in her 5th year. And that ball gets a kill from Taves on the left side as she heads back to serve. She is from Altona, Manitoba. Went to W.C. Miller. The pass by Frost. Outside, Ponson gets the same kind of kill, just through the block. Overpowers them a little bit. and she will head back to serve. Anderson with a good pass. Outside to Peak, she cuts that ball just a little bit too sharp. Stays on her side of the net. Cougars need to side out here. Les Rouges going on a bit of a run. Leading by just 3. Really pulled that one out. Anderson got jammed up on service eve. Dunster saves it, and Peak just had a good shot there to keep it alive and sort of fooled the Les Rouges defense there. Virgo with the serve. Good pass by Frost. They try Martin in the middle. She scores deep in zone 1. Martin serving for Les Rouges. Peak with the pass. Lesuc puts it over on 2 for the kill. It's a tight ball. Picked up again by Frost. Taves got a good hand on it, but Haj Hassan puts that ball away for Les Rouges. Bailey serving. Anderson with the pass goes outside to Dunster. And we lose our ball in the roof. Ponson shanked that up to the roof. We got extras, and we'll continue the game here as Kylie Peak is serving for the Cougars. Frost with a pass outside to Carson. Anderson picks it up. Lesuc puts it over on 2. Haj Hassan in the middle of the tip. Anderson picks that up too. Go right side to Dunster. She goes down the line and off hands for the kill. Cougars making a bit of a run and a comeback here with Peak at the line. Goes outside to Carson. Picked up by Peak. Right side to Dunster. She goes cross court this time. That ball is in. Frost with the pass. This time right side. Anderson picks it up. They force Brost in the middle. She tips it over just to the middle of Les Rouges court and gets the kill. Sometimes we call that the pot in volleyball, right in the middle, where it's everybody and nobody's responsibility. And that ball, Bailey didn't get up to try and challenge that. She is back row, and that gives the Cougars the edge, and Les Rouges take a timeout.
Did you see that one ball on the ceiling?
What's that?
One of the game balls is up in the ceiling.
Peak makes her serve. Les Rouges struggling a little bit. They get that ball through the block, and Cougars almost recover, but can't quite. Carson gets that kill. Federer heads the service line. She's a first-year student from Winnipeg. Taves with the pass, right side to Dunster. She goes off hands and again lands in that Les Rouges pot. Gross at the serve, tight ball. Selena Taves with some discipline there. Les Rouges recover and give a free ball. They try Virgo in the middle. Right side to Carson here. She goes off Taves' hands and out of bounds. And we will see a substitution here as Delaney Lindsay comes in to serve for Razan Haj Hassan. And Lindsay misses that serve. Sometimes it's tough to be a serving sub. She will stay in and play defense. She did play libero for Les Rouges yesterday. Good pass by Frost. Martin in the middle gets that kill on a 30. Taves of the pass, trouble ball back out to Taves, recovered off the block. Try Virgo on a 60. Les Rouges saying no contact on that. And they have four contacts to get the ball back over. Taves serving for the Cougars. Frost the pass outside, but Ponson gets blocked by Virgo. Ponson watching that ball. The ball lands in the court, forces Coach Stren to take a timeout. Is still at the service line for the Cougars. Les Rouges have called both timeouts. And that one does go out the sideline for Ponson. That time she had her foot on the line, ensuring it goes out. And we will see Jordan Bradbury coming into the game for Taves through the backcourt. Yesterday, Bradbury played libero. First pass into a trouble situation, a free ball. Les Rouges go to Martin. She picks it back up off the block. They go outside. Great dig by Anderson. Peak with a little roll shot. Unfortunate. Federer with a great touch. Gets it up nice and high, but Bailey couldn't get around her. Les Rouges is trying to figure out their service eve there. They've got more people able to pass with the substitutions they've made. We'll see Haj Hassan coming back into the game after a missed serve by Virgo. Martin serving, that ball goes out the sideline. Lasuk back to serve for the Cougars. Carson with a pass. Outside to Federer. Picked up by Anderson. Tough ball to Dunster, puts that in. Federer again. This time Gross shuts her down. And Lasuk misses that serve. Breathing a little bit of life into Les Rouges. They do trail by 4 in the race to 25. Peak with the pass there. I think Bradbury had a better play on it, but Lasuk does take second contact, but didn't say anything. She needs to call for help. Bailey serving for Les Rouges. Peak with the pass. Lasuk maybe a little bit rattled from the last play. Not a great contact, gets called on a double contact there. Needs to shake this off, a lot of game left in this set. And Bailey gives them a little bit of a gift here late in the second set. So Cougars leave 23-20. We'll see Taves come back into the game for Bradbury. And Peak gives Les Rouges that point back as they just trail by 2. Federer will head to the service line for Les Rouges. Taves with the pass and swings, trying to find hands there. Good high contact, just needs a little bit more snap. That ball goes long. Les Rouges just down by 1. Back to Taves. Taves with a tip this time. High ball does not touch the roof. Anderson with a good dig. They run Gross in the middle. Anderson again with a dig off the block this time. Carson gives a trouble ball outside to Ponson. Peak puts it up. They go Gross in the middle again. Good touch at the net off the block. Makes it easier. Carson from the right side. Anderson with a good dig. And Peak puts that in. Kind of a floater. Bailey could have had a better play on it. Just sort of jabbed at it a bit. It goes off her hands and out of bounds. And we will have Boyko coming back into the game for Brost to serve. This is set point. She's probably feeling a lot of nerves. Needs to go through her routine and serves a good ball. Good pass to Haj Hassan in the middle. Boyko with a dig. They go back to Haj Hassan. It is a miscommunication. Dunster with a swing. Les Rouges keep it alive. Scrappy, both teams need to settle here. Great dig by Bailey off Virgo. Ponson just puts it in. Dunster puts it in the pot, picks it up. Taves tips it back. Ponson off balance on that attack, gives the Cougars the second set point as we switch sides heading into the third set. All right, welcome back to the Cougars versus Les Rouges. Just trying to take a look here. We do have a few different faces in the lineups. We are early on in the Manitoba Colleges Athletic Conference season, so coaches are still trying to figure out sort of that right recipe, who gels together, who really complements each other on the court. But having said that, every game does matter as we've switched our playoff structure, so only 3 teams will qualify for playoffs, and in tiebreaker procedure, every game, every set, every point will matter. So, in this third set, anticipate Les Rouges keeping a bit of momentum. They played better last set. They'll want to continue that on and get a lead here early in the third. Paddock with a pass, outside to Peak. Good dig. Carson tips it over. Good dig by Anderson. Brost with a tip. Federer picks it up. Ponson puts that ball into the net. Just off balance a bit when she's hitting. And we will see Ava Plamondon heading to the service line. She is setting this set. Played last night, but first time in this game on the court. Martin with a tip. Plamondon serves Peak. Bailey picks it up. Goes back to Federer, picked up by Anderson. Dunster on the right side. Just a little bit low into the tape. That's 4 contacts for the Cougars. Martin serving for Les Rouges. Paddock with the pass. Plamondon goes to Brost. She tips it over off the hands of Haj Hassan into the floor. Kylie Peak serving for the Cougars. Ponson with the pass. It's tight and actually over the net. Bailey is back row. She could not go up for it. Sort of faked it, but usually that's Brost or Paddock up there. They got to protect the net. They were not ready for that overpass. Paddock with a good pass. Right side to Dunster. She cuts that ball across court. It goes out the sideline. And early on in this game, we're going to see Coach Neufeld make a sub. Ryan DeGroot will come in as a right side for Marie Dunster. Paddock with a pass. Plamondon a little bit turned around there on that. Couldn't recover. And Carson serves for Les Rouges. Anderson with a good pass. They go right side to DeGroot. She goes down the line, picked up by Frost. Outside to Ponson. She gives a free ball. Peak with a good pass. Goes to Brost in the middle. Brost gets a touch off the block, but Haj Hassan has shut her down at the net. Peak, just a little roll shot from the back court. We will see Cougars Heather Brost head to the service line. And that just trickles over, lands on Les Rouges side of the court. Brost gets the ace. Ball's long, handled by Federer outside to Ponson. But Cougars get the block. That's DeGroot and Virgo at the net. Good driving float. Frost picks up DeGroot on the overpass, puts a deep ball to zone 5 for a kill. Brost puts that ball just out the sideline. Les Rouges need to be a little bit more sure on that. I think the Cougars celebrated that one thinking it was in. It's pretty close. And Ponson serving for Les Rouges. Pass by Peak outside to Paddock. Picked up by Frost. Outside to Federer. She tips it. Clamondon picks it up. Outside again to Paddock. Bailey punches that ball over. This time they go to Virgo in the middle on a quick set. She goes off hands and out of bounds. Ryan DeGroot serving for the Cougars. I always want to give a shout out to our media and communications department. Ryan is a part of that program. Earlier she was manning a camera for the men's match and was really excited about it. She doesn't get the opportunity often as she is also an athlete, but we are very grateful for our media and communications department for putting on this live stream for us, elevating the level of that our athletes get here, and giving great exposure to our students as we preach, learn by doing, and actually do practice it here at the college. Paddock with a roll shot. Hassan picks it up. They go to Martin in the middle, but she is blocked by Virgo. Paddock heads to the service line for the Cougars. Ponson handles that ball. Goes step around to Martin. DeGroot throws an arm out and gets a bit lucky there. Cougars give a free ball off the block. Outside to Federer. Blocked but picked up by Frost. Again Federer. This time Anderson picks it up. And Peak with a little roll shot. Federer diving into their pot to try and get a hand on it, but can't quite play that defensive ball. Forces Coach Evan Turen to take a timeout as the Cougars are up 10-8. We're just dealing with some technical difficulties here. Lost a bit of power at the score table. Kylie Peak goes off hands. And Federer with the kill. score here. I can't make an announcement, our speakers, it's all. Thanks. Just so you know, we know the score is wrong. 10-10. All right, hopefully you guys can hear me on the live stream. We have all the power cut to our score table. We have reverted, instead of using the score clock, if you can see it, we'll just be at the table. It'll be manual as we try to navigate a bit of a power outage, not sure, maybe a circuit blew or something.
Who's going to be...
Just do it on the side, like whichever side we're on.
Okay.
So,
Is it going to be
11. All the power is cut here. We have no power. Do you guys maybe want to switch sides so that All right, sorry, still navigating the score table. Bit of a panic. I just made an announcement to everyone in the gym that our speaker's not working, our score clock's not working. The joys of sport administration. Virgo with the serve, Frost picks it up. They go right side, great touch by DeGroot. There's a block of the net, but that ball is down. Les Rouges Federou heads to the service line. This ball goes outside to Peak. She pins it between Carson and the net. Plamondon serving for the Cougars. Frost with a good pass. They go outside to Ponson. She goes off hands. Earns that kill, sending Martin to the serving line. Anderson with the pass there. Martin gets a dig off that. They go middle to Bro. She cuts it back to zone 1. Oh, Cougars are called on the net. I think Heather Brost on her follow-through hitting may have touched the net there. Les Rouges get that point. Martin serving for Les Rouges. Peak puts it up, goes back to Peak on the right side. She punches that ball just deep corner and scores. Peak serving for the Cougars. They go Haj Hassan in the middle. She cuts it back to 6. Carson at the line for Les Rouges.
You're hoping it cuts back in.
And Paddock. DeGroot on the right side. Great dig by Federou. Again, back to DeGroot. Picked up by Brost off the block. Brost is called on the net again. Might have been Plamondon on the set. Cougars arguing it. Paddock with the pass. Cougars give a free ball. Frost with the pass. They go outside. Ponson swings. That goes off hands and out of bounds. Carson still serving for Les Rouges. Anderson with the pass. Plamondon goes outside to Paddock with a little roll shot. We go to Haj Hassan. Good touch at the block. Back to Paddock. She tips it this time. Ponson gets a hand on it, but it goes out of bounds. Point for Paddock as Brost heads to the service line for the Cougars. Brost with a good serve. She gets the ace. And Brost again, she backs it up with another ace. Haj Hassan sort of reached out for that one, and that forces Les Rouges to take their second timeout as the Cougars lead by 2. We're just going to have to deal with it. And then we just sit in silence too. I don't know what's...
2 minutes left on the clock.
All right, we are back after timeout, still dealing with some technical difficulties, but we do have the score clock back. And just changing positions here, trying to get back into the rhythm. Les Rouges just down by 1. Paddock with a pass to De Groot on the right side, picked up off the block by Virgo, outside to Paddock again. She rolls that in. Carson picks it up, goes to Haj Hassan in the middle. She swings a good ball. Cut back to 5. And Les Rouges tie it up. That forces Cougars to take a timeout. They go to Virgo in the middle. And not a great ball, but the Cougars recover. They go back to Haj Hassan. She's really working for Les Rouges in the middle. Middle's got to take more of an angle away. We will see Selena Taves coming into the game for Paddock. Trying to slow this momentum of Les Rouges with Ponson at the service line. She gives the Cougars a gift. We are all tied up at 19 with Ryan DeGroot at the service line. And that ball drops in on the end line. Les Rouges kind of hoping a little bit there. Did not get the result they wanted. On a fun note, we did find out what happened to our score table. There is a power box on the wall, and somebody just leaned their head against a switch that shut everything off for us, so we're gonna have to figure that out. It's the first time that's ever happened. And Federu just scored with a little tip sort of roll shot, just got onto the Cougar side, hit the floor. Hassan serving for Les Rouges. Cougars will be happy to know she's in the back court. Hopefully they can get a bit of a streak here. She makes a good dig, oh, but it hits the roof. And here we have Paddock coming back into the game to serve for Selena Taves. Good ball. Bailey goes to Martin on a step around. No contact on that block. He calls for. Ref blew the whistle a few times because on the overpass, Peak took a swing at it. It was after the whistle. It was a little bit late. And here we will have Delaney Lindsay back into the game. Again, she played libero yesterday, so she got good serve receive and not a great ball to start him off. Les Rouges give us a free ball. We go outside to Peak, and she puts that, she really wanted it. Goes down the line, cuts it a little bit too sharp. It goes out of bounds, out that sideline. And Bailey will head to the service line for Les Rouges. Paddock with a good pass. Outside to Peak. She wants another one, redemption, and she gets it. Kira Virgo at the service line for the Cougars. Good ball. They force Martin. She just sets that ball to a deep corner and scores. Federu serving for Les Rouges. And Les Rouges have Ponson coming back into the game for Lindsay. I think that ball might have been going out, but Paddock did not. She took a gamble on it, kind of swung a bit, ricocheted that ball out the backcourt. Les Rouges tie it up. You do have to win by 2. Make no mistake on that one. Goes outside to Peak. Peak takes a swing, but Martin shuts her down with a stuff block. And Coach Neufeld will take a timeout for the Cougars. Timeout. Les Rouges at set point with Federer at the service line. Makes a good serve. Paddock with a good pass. They run Brose in the middle. She tips it just over the block for a kill. And Plamondon heads to the service line. Federer with the pass outside to Ponson. Good dig by Paddock. Outside to Peak. She does the roll shot. Looks like Martin might have rolled her ankle or something. We do get a call. That's a double contact. Official Trevor Thompson did not like how that looked, and I agree. Now Cougars with set point. Plamondon at the line. It's a good serve. Frost makes a good pass. Martin goes off hands. No hands. It was just off the net, and I agree. Just off the tape and out of bounds. That gives Cougars the final set, 24. And we will play next weekend. I believe we are on the road, but
So both the Assiniboine Cougars men's and women's volleyball teams take victory against the visiting Rouge of St. Boniface. The men's team defeating their opponent in 3 straight sets and improving their record to 2-1. The women were also victorious with a dominating performance, winning 3 sets to 0 during today's action, and they also improved to 2-1. The Cougars' next action is November 15th as they visit the Canadian Mennonite University Blazers. They will be back home against the Providence University College Pilots on November 22nd. I'm Stu Smoley, and on behalf of the production crew here at Assiniboine College, I'd like to thank you for joining us tonight as we wish you a good day and good luck.